Things seem to get more and more expensive, and fitness products are even worse. So here are 5 tips to save money and not get completely broke buying fitness products, or at least like health products, quote unquote. Number 1, don't buy light products. Light products are just diluted versions of normal products. Here's 2 versions of coconut milk, right? One is light and one is normal. So one is 60 calories, one is 120 calories. Both of the ingredients list in this exact order: coconut, water, and then guar gum. So guar gum we can assume has 0 calories, or like really negligible calories. So now we only have coconut and water. Where do you think the discount in calories comes from? This one just is more diluted with water than this one. So if you want to have a light product, or if you want to create your own light product at home, just get the normal product and just add water to it. Done. Next thing, why is 99% ground beef more expensive than just 80% or 85% or 90%? Just cook your cheaper version of ground meat or whatever, let it solidify, or you can just strain it out when it's done cooking and then just scrape, right? I just scrape off all the lard on top. Done. I just saved you however many calories this is. Maybe that's probably like 10 grams, so like 90 calories. Low fat ground beef or ground meat or whatever. If you want, you can actually use this as lard or butter when you're cooking, but I'm not gonna do that. Next fitness hack. Instead of buying all those like fitness or like high protein cereals like Magic Spoon or whatever, just get your normal cereal, right? Just Cheerios. And then just use protein powder and make a protein shake instead of using milk. You get similar macros, right? Like it's the same exact thing and it's so much cheaper than what? It's like 6 servings for like $14.99. Come on, like this is so much cheaper. Oh. Next hack. Low calorie peanut butter or low calorie any butter. Instead of buying like PB Fit or whatever, you just get regular peanut butter. Instead of purposely mixing the oil back into the peanut butter, you know what you can do? You get your peanut butter, you get a container, and then you just pour out the excess oil. I just created low calorie peanut butter. Why are you mixing it back in? I see people like eating like almond butter, peanut butter. They're counting calories and then they're mixing the butter, they're mixing the fat back into the peanut butter. Hello? I'm not saying, again, just to make it clear, I'm not saying that the fat or whatever the oil is bad for you. I'm not saying that you can't eat it. I'm just saying if your goal is to minimize calories and then you're mixing the oil back into the peanut butter, you're an idiot. And then the peanut oil brings me to my last tip. And my last tip, instead of buying those aerated oil sprays like Pam or whatever, that's like the 0 calorie oil spray, just use regular oil. I'm gonna use the remnants of my peanut oil. Just pour that in, however much, right? And you're like, oh no, but that's 5 calories, because that honestly matters, which it really doesn't. But if you actually that much of a stickler, after you pour in enough oil, then you just use a napkin and you wipe. You wipe it so that you spread around all the oil. What's happening is you spread around all the oil so that it coats the pan evenly, and then you also soak up the excess, and now you only have maybe like 1 or 2 calories, maybe at most like 5 calories in the pan. So that's basically Pam, right? You're just using the least amount that's necessary in order to coat the pan. Another thing you can do is, if you don't want to use a napkin for some reason, you can just pour in your olive oil or whatever, right? It's a clean pan. So you just pour it in. When it's hot, then you shake it around until it coats it evenly, and then just pour out the excess, right? You can pour it back into your oil container if you want, and you're cheap like me, or you can just throw it away. Even if you threw it away, that'd still be cheaper than buying Pam, because you're just buying aerated oil. Why would you do that? But yeah, those are 5 tips on saving money when you're trying to buy fitness products. I don't know. Have a good day.